I don't want to scare anybody. Being near journalists is fun. It's obviously part of my everyday job. I love it. But it's something you need to be cognizant of in a way that you're probably not in your lives away from this internship. So who here knows what off the record means or wants to take a stab? You just shout it out. They can't quote you. That's exactly right. The key phrase there, though, is quote. It doesn't mean they do not know that information. So if I hear you talking in Dunkin' Donuts about your boss getting ready to drop a bill, I could call your comms director and say, would it be inaccurate to report? Now, the reason Off the Record was originally established and created was so that people who wanted to get news stories out there but didn't want to do the legwork or didn't want to associate it with the story could say to a reporter, I have sort of an investigation for you to go on. Now it's become more of a way to shape stories without going on the record and speaking and having yourself quoted. So being off the record with a reporter, they can't quote you, but they know the information that I'm saying to them. It adds context to a story, it sends them down a path, it helps shape the narrative of what they're writing about, but they can't quote it. It doesn't mean they don't know the information. Background, you'll see a lot of a spokesperson, which is pretty standard background. There's what's called deep background, which is a source close to. I'll let you in on a fun secret. Usually the source close to is literally the person or the person who works for the person. It's not a mythical friend group. But there are different reasons why people do attribution in different ways. The main thing to remember, though, is you're going to be in the hallways, outside of votes, in line at Dunkin' Donuts if you're on the House side or in cups in the Senate side with reporters, and you'll be talking. If your comms director, your press secretary, or someone in your office sees a reporter and they're casually chatting, they have a pre-existing relationship where attribution is defined ahead of time and they've been working together for a while and they'll need to continue working together. There's no incentive for the reporter to burn them. If you do not have a relationship with a reporter, though, and you're out talking about something and they hear it, it's fair game. This also goes for social media. You might think you have a few followers, it's locked, no one sees it. You put in your bio, opinions are my own. However, screen caps live forever is the thing that I will say. And even though the opinion might be your own, you are associated with an office for the summer. So this brief lecture is just sort of to be cognizant of where you are and your surroundings and to be mindful of where reporters might be. It's not just outside of votes, it's not just in the hallway, it's in the cafeteria, it's in Dunkin' Donuts, it's on the metro. I would not wear your ID out to the bar or on the metro. It's a great way to be identified in a crowded room for someone to come and eavesdrop in on a conversation. Just be mindful of your surroundings this summer and what you're saying and who you're saying it in front of. But also take some time to get coffee with your press secretary or your comms director to hear about working in press. Reporter-staffer relationships are great. They're useful to both sides. If a tree falls in the woods, is there anyone there to hear it? We don't know. So the joke in comms is, did you really pass legislation unless there's a press release? So folks you're working with this summer want to tell your boss a story, want to get the good work they're doing out there, but they want to do it in the right way. And there's a right way and a wrong way to be part of that. So thank you for inviting me to chat today, and have a wonderful summer.